I haven't cried in any other MCU movies that this trilogy.
Thank you. That's a major compliment. So we're very proud of our ability to make you laugh and cry.
We were gone for quite a while. But no matter what happens next, the galaxy still needs its guardians.
Hi Chris, how are you?
I'm good. Hector, how are you?
Good, thanks for taking the time to talk with me. First of all, congratulations, not only for this now, for the trilogy. This has become my favorite MCU movies. I haven't cried in any other MCU movies that this trilogy. At first 10 minutes I was crying, sobbing, then laughing and crying, but it was amazing. Congratulations.
Wow. Well, I remember my mom saying when I was very young, the movies that she loved the best were the ones that could make her laugh and make her cry. I think she was talking about E.T. at the time. And yeah, thank you. That's a major compliment. I know what a compliment that is. And so we're very proud of our ability to make you laugh and cry.
Yes. James Gunn really went deep on exploring paternity in this trilogy. So how has the experience of filming these movies impact you while also you growing up personally and also professionally?
Oh, well, I mean, James is somebody who really believes that compassion is the answer to all of the world's problems. And you see that in the Guardians of the Galaxy. And he has a tremendous amount of compassion for the characters that he's created. And that's shown clearly through Rocket's backstory, all of the emotional suffering and the trauma that he sustained as this little creature, this little experiment, and why he's so angry now, justifying why the characters are the way they are, and giving birth to those characters from the point of view of compassion, I think, is why the stories are so moving and they're so compelling. And for me, what I love that. I have certainly learned from James and seen from James the lessons of that and how important it is to be compassionate for one another. And yeah, I've learned that.
When I see it on screen with all your characters, but also off screen with the family that you have become. And I think that this team has become one of the most recognizable teams in pop culture lately. Even like in Mexico, you can find Groot plant vases in traffic lights that people sell. Like all these years, like they have become like a really big thing. So even adding new members and they becoming really accepted. How do you have embraced that your characters have become like the cultural reference nowadays?
It's really extraordinary. Growing up as a kid, I used to have action figures of some of my favorite characters from movies. I had Han Solo or He-Man or G.I. Joe. And never in my wildest dreams would I think that a character that I've brought to screen could become one of these action figures or one of these toys. But that has happened. It's cool. It's really cool. It's exciting. I love mostly how it allows me to put a smile on the face of a kid or a stranger. That's pretty cool to have that impact on them, and that's the way pop culture works in creating icons out of figures in pop culture. And so that's really neat. And I when I get the opportunity to use that to be of service, I really like that. I love that, meeting kids from Make-A-Wish or from children's hospitals or the various Ronald McDonald houses and things like that. That's really cool. But at the same time, you really have to kind of keep your feet on the ground. Otherwise, you could probably be swept up in it and turn into kind of a jerk. It's important to me that not to put it in its right category, so it doesn't have too much of an impact of who I actually am.
And I think that reflects on Star-Lord's journey, because he's kind of like a little bit cocky on the first movies, and then he starts becoming like a real, more of human and complex. And what I love is that on the first ones, they kind of relied on you being buff. I'm not saying that you don't look buff in these movies, but you look like you have trained for these movies, but they don't rely on that, and they give us a more complex character. So how was exploring Star-Lord through this eye?
Yeah, he's faking it in the beginning. The Star-Lord, the character that he's created, is based on the icons of pop culture of his time, the late 80s. He wants to be Han Solo. He wants to be Kevin Bacon. He thinks that he's Patrick Swayze and these people that he loved in movies growing up. And it's all very much on the surface, like you said. And he learns to care about people. He learns to care about something greater than himself and finds identity in that, which makes him more human, more real. And now he becomes more vulnerable in that way. And in seeing that grow over the course of the 3 movies has been really extraordinary. And it's a testament to James Gunn's storytelling, and has been really fun to play as an actor.
And also a testament for your heart. Thank you very much, Chris. You are amazing. I hope to see you again next.
Oh, it sounds great, man. It's good to see you.
Thank you. See you soon.